I'm wearing my apron today because that's what you do when you need to get a lot done in a short amount of time. It's like wearing a reverse cape. Aprons are reverse capes. Wow. Take a minute to look at the view. Pretty view. Gotta go. Gotta get hay. Need lots of hay. Don't do it! I've been collecting that! Oh no! No, come back! I was trying to see how big that was gonna get. That's so pretty. Good morning, goaties! You guys ready for some breakfast? Goats love breakfast.
He keeps riding his mom.
Yeah, it's a dominance behavior slash playful thing.
How are you?
Hi! Hey Piper! How are you today? Hey Radar! Bogey, I'm gonna try to give you head scritchies, but she's not as much of a fan of the head scritchies. Hi Bogey!
This one's Bogey.
Bogey, Radar, Piper. What's going on? Let the duck out! Come on, duck! Come on, duck! Come on, duck! Our only duck. So if you haven't heard the story, a lot of you have been asking. I have mentioned it in vlogs, but a lot of you missed it. The ducks that we used to have, we started out with like 16 ducks. And they went in the lake for a couple seasons, and then the neighbors who have geese across the lake, the geese are really territorial, and they were actually coming on our property for a while, chasing us back into our own house. They were trying to like take our property as part of their territory. Anyway, they ended up not letting the ducks come out of the lake over here. We chased the geese off, and so essentially the geese decided that our ducks weren't going to come home, and that the ducks were going to live with them.
They kidnapped them.
They duck-napped our ducks, and so now all of our ducks are across the lake at the neighbor's farm. And there's no point in going and trying to get them back, because as soon as they go back in the lake next summer, the geese are going to take them again. I don't think it's possible for us to have ducks, free-range ducks, as long as the neighbors have geese. The geese are just, they're too territorial. We have one duck that never made it down to the lake for some reason, and so until it finds its way into the lake, it can live here, but I think eventually if it finds the lake, yeah, it kind of thinks it's a chicken. Eventually if it finds the lake, it's gonna be property of the neighbor's geese from there on out. So I'm really into super fresh water for all my animals.
Yeah, that's good.
That's my thing.
We forgot to say goodbye. There's an ocean deep and wide between you and me, but still I'll be there if you say you will. It is not all said and done, and we cannot really run. We're not stuck and we're not free. I wonder if we'll ever be. And as dangerous as it is, we couldn't wait for the first kiss. Here comes the complications, and now we're slowly fading. I know what's on your mind, but now it's time to move on. Enough with all the answers. There's nothing here
How many did we go for?
3.
Alright.
3 bales.
Hi, buddy, old chum, old friend, old pal. What's up? Leave the man alone. Earthquake
Ooh,
shake.
bumpy.
I like bumpy.
So bumpy. So if you're curious how much the hay costs in Alaska, the Alaska brome hay is $20 a bale. The door's barely wide enough for a bale of hay. I'm gonna take you for hay more often. It's nice having the assistants. Alaska kids do weird things for fun.
Okay, your hay is delivered.
Thank you. You need to close that hatch. You can't leave that hatch dangling like that. That is not cool.
It stays the way it is. Stop it.
Now we make lunch.
I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head. We got nothing to be scared of. I'd rather be with you than by myself. Now always in your hands.
I've just become privy to the information that Charles is
Into the air.
currently working on a project.
That's amazing.
The project is a flame gun. A gun
Not flamethrower.
that shoots flames, I'm assuming.
That's really shoot.
Kind of, but no.
Not really.
Does anyone else have husbands like this that make things like this? Are you gonna explain what this does?
I'm
Just watch.
gonna
This is
demonstrate.
a
what it
beautiful
does.
creation. This is
There's a bottle on the end.
yes.
Why? Disclaimer, do not try this at home.
But totally try.
We
it.
will not be held responsible for any bad ideas.
Oh my god, dude!
You're so cute. What are you doing up there? So Charles and I are just getting ready to go back outside to the hangar to fix the mineral feeders. The goats broke them off the wall because they weren't supported very well. So we're gonna like redesign that a little bit. And it's 40 degrees in Alaska in, I guess it's March now. It's just amazing. It feels really, really nice. Okay, so we're gonna get this mineral feeder setup all done here. Charles went inside to go make a couple cuts so we can finish it up. But I think that's it for today. Thank you guys for coming along. I know it was like kind of a wild day, but we hope you enjoyed it. And thank you guys all for watching. We wanted to welcome our new Patreon members, Corey and Mel. Welcome to the group. Thank you guys so much for joining. Boops. Boop. The car's coming. Oh, that blew your mind. You guys are so cute. So you've got the boards. Good work.
You'll have to show me at what height you want it installed.
What happened to your voice?
You do know something happened to it.
Today's been a weird day.
It is!
Oh, you've got some helpers. They're all gathered around. They're so curious. Wow, they've done a lot more damage.
Yep. I'm gonna go recut this real fast.
Let this be a lesson to anyone installing goat fencing. Do not use welded wire, especially if your goats have horns. Can you stop trying to take apart what we're installing, please? Horns are like the can openers of the goat world. This is good research for when we put up their outside fence. There's the feeder.
Where's the other one?
Hold on. It's warm enough today, I can still feel my fingers. Kinda.
It's a good day.
Get your face out of it, it's empty!
Just show them it's empty. didn't work. Let me get them some sunflower seeds. That'll work. We've got sunflower seeds. That works.
That side's done.
Whew, that was no easy feat. They really want that to have stuff in it.
I don't have enough screws for the other one.
There's some more in the top drawer, but they're really long. After today's video, Charles and I are going to record another video answering our Patreon members' questions, which we will post on Patreon next week. So if you guys are loving this channel and you want to see additional content from us, joining our Patreon is a great way to support what we're doing on YouTube and get extra perks and additional content over on Patreon that is exclusive to our Patreon page. We're going to wrap up this project here. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a great day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. We have minerals, goat minerals, kelp, she's licking me, baking soda, Himalayan salt. Free choice, so they can take whatever they feel like they need. You really like the kelp. We have some minerals. These guys eat quite a lot of minerals. What's it called when you start a new scene? End scene. New scene.
They cut.
They cut and then what? Action, that's the word. Action.
You can do action, sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Action. Hey guys, we're gonna answer your questions from the other day. So we have 3 questions here. And the first one is from Tom. When do the mosquitoes start coming out?